my YouTube channel. It's your fave Blessing, and we are back at it again with another video. So today's video is going to be about the 5 things that college admissions counselors look for when reviewing your application. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so like I said, this video is going to be about the 5 things that college admissions counselors look for when reviewing your application. This video is especially important for those who are getting ready to submit their applications, and I hope this really helps just to make sure that you encompass everything and anything that can help you get into the college of your dreams. And remember that admission counselors look at your application holistically, so there's not one thing that they look at more than the other, but there's always something that you would like to showcase as far as like grades or test scores. So the first thing I want to talk about is work ethic. College admission counselors are always looking into your work ethic, meaning your grades and your classes. Now, there's an example. If you are a kid in 9th grade taking regular 9th grade classes and having all B's, and then a person at your school also is at your grade and they are taking all AP classes and have all A's, then colleges are going to want to understand, why are you guys going to the same school and taking 2 different courses? Like, why aren't you the person who's taking regular classes challenging yourself? Now, if you're the student A and your regular level classes are challenging, that will reflect sooner or later within your application. But that is something that admissions counselors look at. They look at a pool of kids from the same grade level, same school, same area, and see like who's challenging themselves, because college is all about the challenge at the end of the day. And also, even if you're a student who feel like AP or honors classes aren't for you, at least even trying one your freshman year or your senior year helps, because at least they're like, okay, we can tell from all her classes that she was a regular level student and she tried to challenge herself. Even if that class is not as good of a grade, but you end up with like a C, but then you have A's in the rest, the college admissions counselor would be able to tell that, oh no, it was just because it was a little challenging, but we can tell that she put some effort in it. Again, college is all about challenging yourself and trying new things, so college admissions counselors really look for that when reviewing. Number 2, experience. Now, experience is a broad category. This is from service, jobs, background, aspirations, your leadership roles. Colleges want to see that. And when I say this is more than just talking about this is what I do. Really show why you do it. Really explain why and how. Like, don't just talk about the regular, oh, we do this because, but why is specifically have you went ahead and took part in these experiences, especially if you come from a certain background, like if you live in Section 8, or if you're living in the richest part of the neighborhood, or if you're a child of immigrants, whatever it may be, it is your experience, your story. Make sure that throughout your application, you are telling your story from your name down to your closing sentence. Make sure it's all a story. When talking about jobs, talk about why you decide to have a job. Colleges like to see that you are able to handle a job and school, because in college that's a thing that you might have to do. And some people have jobs for personal reasons just because they like money, and let the school know, like, I like money, I'm here because I want to get a job in the future to make sure I have money, or I had to provide and I'm a provider and I'm a go-getter. All these things amount to something. All these things make you who you are. So please make sure that your application is dynamic, it's complex, it shows multiple personalities and multiple sides of you. Number 3, recommendations. Now, recs, I know everybody hears about them, everybody's just like, okay, recommendation, but recommendations are really like super needed. Like, admission counselors will tell you this all the time, and a lot of people don't take it serious, but there's like sometimes where you'll ask a teacher, can you write an application recommendation for me, and they will straight do you dirty. They'll just be like, this student was horrible, this student was trash, and they'll be honest, because from a teacher's perspective, they're supposed to tell teacher to teacher who you are as a student. Are you easy to teach? Are you open to different methods of learning? And that's really what a recommendation is, especially when you get one from your teacher. Even when you get one from an athletic director, they're telling your coach, like, this is how they were as a sports player and stuff like that. And you really want to have a teacher who you have a relationship with. So like if you have a teacher that you bonded with from your freshman year up into your junior senior year, that is really the teacher that you want to write your recommendation, because they know you the best. Like they've been with you for 4 years. They know the goods, the bads, the ins and the outs. So you really want a teacher that has known you for a long time. Now I feel like a freshman or a sophomore, don't go to a teacher like the next day, tomorrow, and be like, you're gonna write my recommendation in a year, 3 years time. Like, no, that's not what you're supposed to do. It needs to be a genuine relationship. And even if you're a senior or a junior, it's never too late at the end of the day. If you've had this teacher up until December, hopefully that you've changed or you've done good enough. Or even if you did bad, at least they can tell that you're trying from August until now, and somebody can still give you a proper, nice recommendation. Again, recommendations will prove your point, especially for your student who tried out challenging classes but they weren't for you. Your teacher in that challenging class can back you up and be like, yeah, this class was hard for such and such, but she came to school every day and she worked hard. She went ahead and tried. She came after hours to get help, and that will show them like, okay, we understand why she probably got this C in this class specifically. So recommendations. The next one is uniqueness. Now this kind of goes just with the overall aspect of applying to college. Colleges at the end of the day are a business. Like if you didn't know, I'm here to tell you it's a business. They want to be the most diverse. They want to have the numbers. They want to be appealing to everybody. So if you can show how unique you are from the writing, if you like to write in poems, make sure you express that. If you like anything, just anything that is just personal to you, make sure you express that, because colleges really want their schools to be as diverse as they can be. To colleges, if you can be left-handed, play the flute, like to go swimming but only inside salt water, like something just so unique about you, colleges really like that. And even down to like the careers or the service opportunities, if you do stuff that's out of the box, make sure you really enforce who you are. Personally, I go a route about my name. Like, my name is Blessing. A lot of people find that really unique and they really like to hear the story behind it, and it's really not that interesting. Like, it's quite just a regular story, but yeah. And that is really a starter, and that's really just something that I can like pinpoint right off the bat and be like, okay, yeah, let me start here and really show somebody who I am, what it is. Everybody's like, oh, for instance, for me, everybody's like, oh, you're gonna be a blessing here. Yes. And that's just how I start off conversations, sometimes, depending, who knows. But yeah, so really find a way to just show who you are. Like, really enforce that. Even if you do the most basic things, or if you're in the same clubs as everybody else, really make sure that you show your personality through your application, because that is by far the most important thing. Everybody doesn't want to be the stapler of Ohio State. Nobody wants to be like, they don't want just a stapler. They want to know that they are having somebody new to the pot, that their school is appealing to all types of people. And then number 5, reliability. Schools want to know that you're reliable. At the end of the day, once you become a part of a school, you represent that school, whether you know it or not. So the minute that you post a picture and you have your school, or somebody from your school comments as a close friend, and then somebody taps on theirs and sees that, oh, they must go to the same school, you're representing that school. So a school wants to know that you're reliable in every aspect. They want to know that when you leave the school, you will become somebody and you can say, oh, I went to such and such university. They want to know that you are going to always put on a great face for their school. Even when it comes down to classes, they want to know that you're going to come to class every day and do your best possible. They're going to know that you are going to be a helper in the school. They want to know that every social event that you'll try, or that you'll fit in somewhere, and that you'll really be somebody that they know fits what they think their school should have. And even you want to be reliable, just even within yourself. Reliable in the fact that you will hold yourself accountable for grades, schoolwork, social events, clubs, activities, because you want to challenge yourself. Again, college is all about a challenge, and you want to make sure that no matter what you're doing at any point in time in college, you're setting yourself up for the future. Those are like the 5 things that schools really look for when reviewing your application. They really want to see your work ethic. They want to see your drive. They want to see your experience. What makes you you? why are you here? What has gotten you to this place? Your recommendations. What do others think about you? What do the important people, the people who have literally guided you for the last 12, 13 years, what do they say about you? And then your uniqueness. What makes you so different? Why, like, beyond being social butterfly or service or person of the year, what is you? What is some small little niche about you that just makes you you? And then reliability. Life is all about trust. People to trust in you, people to know that they can put their bets on you. And yeah, so I hope this was helpful. I hope that these 5 simple things really help you in just solidifying your position out of school. Again, there's gonna be rejections at the end of the day. Like, that's all I can say, is that there's gonna be some type of rejection, but don't let that move you from your goal. Don't let that be hurtful or hurtful, because at the end of the day, there's more to come. And Happy New Year, because by the time I post this video, it'll be 2021. Oh, and guys, don't forget my birthday's coming up. I just want y'all to know, okay? Yeah. So anyways, thank you guys so much. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, tell everybody. And yeah, bye.